Hey guys, welcome back to Revest Fishing YouTube channel. Today we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to do a tackle review of I put in an order from Tackle Warehouse for their 25 Days of Christmas sale. I just got it today. Sitting over in this box. I haven't opened it yet, so we're going to kind of go over. I got my computer here with a list of stuff that I ordered. I think everything I've ordered except 2 items I think I haven't used before or haven't had the chance to have them in my hands or try out. So there's 3 reels here, some swim baits, and then some split rings, some CPS system, and then 1 or 2 baits. So we're going to do a first look. I'm going to open that up, give you guys my first thoughts and opinions on what I think about those baits. So let's go ahead and get started into that. So like I said, 3 reels. Pretty excited. I haven't kind of needed some new reels for a while now, so we're gonna jump in here and see what we're able to see what our first thoughts are. All right. Also, before I get started opening this up the rest of the way, I just wanted to say that I'm in no way affiliated with Tackle Warehouse. I just use them. They have a lot of good stuff. They have good sales. So that's why I'm doing this. There's no affiliation, no sponsors. I have no sponsors whatsoever. I just do this stuff for fun. I like doing the videos. Maybe one day I'll grow into more, but right now I'm just doing it for fun. So let's go ahead and dive into the box here and see what we got. So the first thing is I don't know what the number is, but the first item we're going to pull out is actually a t-shirt. I'm not sure what the, it's 150 or 200, I think it's $150 you get the free t-shirt. So I went with the white one. So I have 3 or 4 of those, so we'll just add that to the collection of shirts that I got. Let's see here. So let's start with, you also get a sticker. That's I think for $50 you get free stickers, so there's that. Alright, so we'll jump into, we'll start with the cheapest reel that we got. So this is an Okuma Solaria, I don't know how to try to pronounce that. CLR 266 VA. I believe it's a 6.3 to 1 or 6.5 to 1 gear ratio right hand reel. So we'll take it out. Does it say on here? It doesn't say. So I got this reel for $41 for the sale. So I mean, getting any reel for 40 bucks, unless it's just absolute trash, is going to be a good deal. So first thoughts, looks like 6.6 to 1. So not 6.3 to 1, 6.6 to 1. So feel firsthand, first grabbing it, I like the size. That's going to fit good in my hand. I figured this was going to be a spinnerbait reel for me, chatterbait. Was kind of one of the reasons. Kind of all-purpose, 6.6 to 1, 6.3 to 1. Those types of ratios, I feel like you can generally use those for almost anything. So one thing I like to do to test these out is tighten that tension knob down. And there's a little grinding in there, but nothing too bad. Yeah, I look forward to using this. I think it's going to be a solid reel. Obviously, don't have casting experience, so maybe later I'll do a review on the casting of it. But that's the first reel. I think it's going to be solid. I think it feels good. Nothing that I'm disappointed with at all. The second reel, I guess, we'll go with 13 Fishing, which is actually one of these packages, which I don't think I've ever gotten a reel in one of these. So that has me slightly concerned, actually, because most of the time that's the lower end of the quality when they're packaged like this, at least in my opinion. And opening it is going to be a huge pain in the butt. So there's that. I have to go get some scissors. I'll be right back when we get some scissors. Alright, so we're back. We're going to grab some scissors. Let's get this thing opened up, see what we think about it. So I'm just going to cut this thing right in half. There's no way I'm returning it. If it's junk, it's junk. But let's see. Oh. Let's see what we got here. Got it open. So the very first thing I noticed, I haven't even picked it up, just set it down, is that the finish on it is different. It's got that matte feeling. So this is an 8:1:1 gear ratio reel. So it's very lightweight. That's the second thing I noticed. It's definitely lighter than the Okuma that we just opened. I feel like that's the thumb button there. You can kind of hear it. It sounds a little bit better than the Okuma also, as far as like it's got a real solid click in and click out. So that's not bad. This reel I got for $54.99. Might be a flip and stick. You know, where I'm at, we don't flip like matted grass or anything, so I don't need a monster reel, but flipping docks, flipping laydowns, rocks. It's gonna be solid. I think 8:1:1. That's kind of what I was thinking. Jig, any flipping bait, something high speed. It may actually start the season though as a jerkbait reel. I like the high speed reels on the jerkbait. I've had some fish in the past that I've gotten off because I've been able to catch up to them when they hit on that slack line, trying to catch up to them. So probably going to start the year as a replacement jerkbait reel. I lost my jerkbait reel. My Abu, like the side plate fell off in a cast and went into the lake. So I either got to order a new side plate or just junk that reel. I haven't decided yet. So far I like it. Feels good. And so the last reel I got was probably the most expensive. This was a Daiwa Casting CG80HS, and this was $59.99 on sale. So I think these are all about $100 reels, in that $100 price range. It just the different sale prices. So I think this will be the first Daiwa that I've owned. So it's red, so that's one thing. The colors don't bother me. I think it'll be nice. So first thing I noticed on this one is it's definitely smoother. Definitely pretty smooth. It feels a lot like the 13 Fishing to me. I feel like they're about the same weight. Let me grab the 3 out here. So the Okuma is definitely the heaviest. It's probably the differences in the frame, if I had to guess. So here's the 3 reels. This is a 7:5:1, so this is also another high-speed reel. Probably going to be on the same type of thing as the 8:1:1. Maybe some square bill cranking. I like to crank square bill sometimes in the summer with that high speed. So yeah, definitely these two are definitely lighter, but the Daiwa also feels really solid. It feels like there's some slop in there, but that could just be normal. Yeah, see, there's some slop in that wheat in the line tie there. Whereas if you look at this one, see, there's no slop. There's a lot less slop in that one. So that's something to keep an eye on for the long-term use of this guy. But it feels good. I mean, you really can't beat reels for under $75. They're $100 reel price range. So that's why we went ahead and got all 3. I'm not normally a huge money spender this time of year. I normally do one solid order around $100, but this year, this whole order cost me about $300, or about 190. I think 195. So the next thing we're gonna do is go over some. This is just some terminal tackle. So the centering pin system. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera. I'll try to grab some. So this is like, what is it, the 50 pack. So this will be used for my A-rig. So I cut off. If you guys watch tactical bassing videos, probably anybody that's watching my videos that cares about bass fishing probably knows about tactical bass and watches theirs. This is what they use on their A-rigs. So they cut off the swivels, or they cut off the snaps, or whatever it is, and then they replace it. They have the swivel split ring to the center pin system. You just swivel that onto the ring here. It lightens up your A-rigs dramatically. So that's what these are. It's a 50 pack. I bought 1 pack last year. and I used all of them. So I think I have one left. So I went ahead and like one pack was $5 and a fit for like it was like $5 for 8, and a 50 pack was $15. So I was like, forget it, we're gonna go the 50 pack. And then another thing that I got was the split rings. This is another tactical bass, and they recommend Owner Hyperwire. These are medium number 3s. These will be on the A-rigs as well. They are a little smaller than I anticipated them at the number 3s. But like I said, I'm not too concerned. They normally give really good recommendations on their stuff. Okay, so for the last part of the review of the order, or the baits that I got, I only got 3 baits. We'll start off with like the most generic possible thing. Kitex. These are the 3.8s fat, 3.8 fats, and these are the gizzard shad. So this will be the center bait for me in my A-rig. I use the 3.3s for the 5 or the 4 surrounding, and then the 3.8 for the middle. I think I only got 3.8. I don't think I have any bigger than 3.8. So probably the best, small swim bait paddle tail that's out there. Next is the Storm Arashi rattling vibe. So some of you may be familiar with this bait, as I know it was a big player for Odd to Flow in last year's classic. I know, I'm pretty sure, and I feel like Wheeler threw some last year as well. I don't know why I'm having a hard time getting it out. There it is. I think they colored theirs up a little bit, but it's in the Rusty Crawl color. This is a color I've had some success on at Lake of Ozarks already, so looking forward to getting back to. I really don't throw a lipless very often, so I think buying this, I'm going to try to get myself to throw a lipless a little bit more than what I currently do. And then the last bait is the one that I'm really excited for. I've been excited since it came out, but I haven't bought it because I was cheap. But I bought my dad one of these for Christmas, so I have actually played with this a little bit in my hands. But I went ahead and bought my own. There we go. And so this is a live target. It's the live crawfish, hollow body crawl. And so it comes with the extra pinchers right here, and then the bait itself. So this is a 1/2 ounce. And I'm gonna try to pull it out of here without pulling the pinchers off. Heads are always so jammed in these things. There we go. So there it is. So this is hollow. You squeeze that guy. So that's similar to the frog, and then there here where the weight is in the head. Turn this eye over here. Back up a little bit. Weight's in the head, and then it's got your pinchers. So it's going to sit like this, pinchers up. I'm curious to see how weedless this turns into being. That's my biggest fear with this, but throwing it on the rock lakes, like I don't know if if you threw it into a brush pile, I'm not sure how it would do, but I feel like throwing this around rocks would be good. This is the olive green, so basically green pumpkin with some orange, which I feel like 90% of the time our crawdads around here always have a little bit of orange in them. So that's why we went with that color. So that, looking in the box, that is everything that I got. So kind of a first look into some of the stuff that I want to throw this year. Maybe we'll follow this up later in the year when I see to throw some of this stuff and I can use some of the reels, cast it, and give a more in-depth review on what I think, how I think that stuff plays out. You know, if I think it's any good or not. If I can figure out how to put this back in there. Maybe something like that. Nope. Alright, we're just gonna leave it like that. So that's it. So that's what I bought. Like I said, I got out of there for a little under $200. I'm excited to try this stuff this year. And thanks guys for tuning in. A little different, little unboxing, first look. Some new stuff that I'm gonna be throwing this year. And maybe if this video does well, or if I feel like I like it, then maybe we'll do some more stuff as I buy other stuff. All this stuff is, like I said, is new except the Kitex. Literally everything else I've never thrown before. The Vive I haven't thrown before. I used the centering pin system last year, but that's just kind of a tournament tackle thing. So thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. Really shooting to grow this year. I'm trying to do video every other week. So be on the lookout for a lot more content from me. I have this video. I think I have two tournament recap videos. Three. I think I have two tournament recap videos left from last season that I haven't done. There was a big delay in there. I had to swap computers, lost the editing software that I used, had to get it back. So that's all done now. We're back. So be on the lookout for those videos there in the next couple weeks. I'm hoping to get one out every other week, which might be a little harder until fishing season, but we're only a couple months out. So like I said, thanks for watching, and please share and subscribe to the channel, and let me know if there's anything you wanna see me, or if there's anything you want me to review or take a look at or get my thoughts on. Just let me know. So thanks for tuning in.